It's Monday. Where else would you rather be than locked in with everything pro wrestling and HW Weekly? When we combined our powers, we become Clash of the podcast. And this is episode 169. I'm Conrad. The guy next to me with the nice hair and the fancy jewelry on, he's Sean. And if you are an audio listener, Conrad's voice is the one you're listening to right now. Mm-hmm. We are going to talk a little AEW Full Gear. We're going to get into Sean's thoughts. We had a review. It's already up. You guys can go back and listen to it at the wee hours of midnight. Why do I do this? I don't know. Probably for the love of the game. Sean's been holding it down for Survivor Series content. We're covering that as well. So you got two of the top points, running point tonight on what we're doing with that. And I don't think there's much else to say except for Sean's good old-fashioned line.
And it goes a little something like this. Conrad dropped that thing.
Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing very well. We're back, man. It's Clash of the Podcast. I'm here. Homie Sean's here. I tried to make a few adjustments this week, so let me know if you're getting any audio issue, video issue. I made an adjustment, and I'm hoping that will tweak it and lessen the what's the word I'm looking for? Stress on the stream from my end. So it's definitely a me issue, but I think we've got it fixed, man. And Sean, how are you, brother?
I'm good, man. I went back to the big headphones because I could barely hear you. I wanted this little headphones because I felt like it was kind of like, just like too much. But it is what it is, man. Like the big headphones are better. You know what I'm saying? I can hear you better. I can interact better. The cord is longer. Pause. So we're having a good time.
Everyone else, can you hear me fine? Like, do I sound good tonight? Like I'm trying to speak directly into the microphone. Somebody, if anybody needs to know a Christmas gift, get me a boom arm so then I can move this microphone around and have it there.
You know what? That's gonna be my gift. You gotta give me your home address or wherever you want me to send it. I'm gonna buy you one of those.
Well, I need y'all all to talk together now. You heard what he said, so I'll definitely send that to you.
Yeah, send me wherever you want me to send it. That's my Merry Christmas, Conrad.
I don't know. I gotta see how expensive these things are too. I haven't looked at them yet for the Shure microphones, but
I got you covered. I'm said it on the air, so like I'm not gonna go back on what I said. That's gonna be my Christmas gift, man.
You worked yourself into a shoot, brother. You worked yourself into a shoot.
Listen, man, I'm very happy to do it.
I love it, man. Let's run down who's in the chat, man, and give our usual shout outs, and we'll get right into the content here tonight. Sean, I'm kicking it to you, brother.
Yeah, man, appreciate you. Clown 13420, aka Clown13C4 Tweezy says, "Afternoon, everyone. Hope with all the surprises this weekend, return of Swole, Swerve, I think Swerve Strickland, Samoa Joe, Pentagon for the title. Just a lot going on. Most shocking moment of the weekend: Gail Kim steps into a GCW ring and has a promo battle with the bad boy Joey Janela. Crazy." Big shout out to Clown13Z in the building.
I thought that was so weird to see that clip of Gail Kim and Joey Janela together. I was like, what is Gail Kim like? Was this a work?
It seemed weird. It seemed well out of place, but
you on social media, like I'm like, is it a work? Is it not? I don't know. Good for her. Hope everyone got paid. That's what I'll say. Good on GCW. Quill's in the house.
Quills.
What up?
Yes, sir. The one and only Quilly in the building. He says, "What up, Conrad, Sean?" In chat, your boy Sir Quills is back again to enjoy two favorite bros, CJ and Hubbs, for episode 169 of the best wrestling podcast out today, Clash of the By God podcast, hashtag EPW, hashtag HWW. We appreciate you, Sir Quills, the great Sir Quills. He goes on to say AEW Full Gear was a solid 8 out of 10 show with a good to great action as well, with two finishes that were quite underwhelming for my taste, but with a very good surprise nonetheless. All in all, quite a good show.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
the only Vinny we like. He's just happy Thanksgiving week. Excited for Survivor Series and the game. Hoping for Buckeyes. Look, at the end of the day, God bless you too, man. Look, here's the thing. The only Vinny we like. And this is the only thing for you too, Conrad. When you are a college football fan, I am a Notre Dame fan. Notre Dame is securely in the playoffs should we win our last game.
That running was crushing lately, man.
Yeah, 100. Here's the deal. I'm going to say something that's very controversial. In what world could a college coach, more than likely, he definitely won last year, won the championship by beating us, the Ohio State Buckeyes, and possibly winning this year, how can a coach that can potentially win back-to-back championships lose his job? Because he's never beat Michigan. This is the biggest game in the coaching career of the Ohio State head coach. He has never beaten Ohio State. Yes, he's never beaten Ohio State. In the state of Ohio, Vinny, tell me I'm wrong. Beating Michigan is more important than winning the national championship. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I love it. Appreciate you, Vinny. And now I lost my spot. Here we are. Happy Monday. Wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Ray. Appreciate you. Gobble, gobble. Full Gear is a B+ show. B+. Yo, we got to talk about this show. Oh, yeah, for sure. I liked it about the same as I did All Out. My match of the night was either the TNT or the tag match. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
it was probably my 5th favorite AEW show this year. I want you to just go back and think of the quality of these shows you're saying. All In, Revolution, Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door. And I don't know if you threw something, but I hope you made it because you look like you did.
I did. You can tell by my reaction.
Yeah, he was like big shot. Boom.
It was very chill, yeah.
Miracle.
I'm searching for a miracle. Believe the impossible. He says, what's up to my favorite podcast team of Conrad and Sean. As always, looking forward to you two discussing some wrestling in the chat. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Miracle.
Thank you, Miracle. McKinney's in the house. He said, yo, I'm here to talk wrestling with the Fire Live chat and the best bros in the wrestling biz. Clash of the podcast. And I'll let y'all know, sometimes you have to grow up to appreciate how you grew up. That's good word.
Talking that talk as usual, man.
For sure, brother.
Respect.
Love those gems. XG Dub in the house says, back for another one, trying to get through this last hour of work before we get to Thanksgiving break at the end of the week.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, sir. And I'm off starting on Wednesday. I'm off throughout the entire weekend into Tuesday, so I'm excited.
Man. Matt Lopez.
M. Leezy. Fo. Sheezy. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend. Let's kick this thankful week off right with the 2 A's of our pro wrestling community. I like the little twist he put on there. Matt Lopez in the building.
Appreciate you, Matt. Thank you so much for that. Look at this. I wonder what will happen on the go home edition of Raw. We're here to talk about it. T Ferg in the house. He said, somebody stop this man. T Ferg, what's good, fellas? Hope everyone had a good weekend. Didn't watch Full Gear, but I heard it was a good pay-per-view as usual and a long pay-per-view as usual. You heard right, T Ferg.
Yeah, I feel bad for Conrad. Conrad tries to give you guys the best in this industry when it comes to AEW. Shout out to my guy Derek as well. But I'm never going to complain, though, bro. I'm never going to complain about the pay-per-views being long. I want
to save this.
Yeah,
save this.
Sure,
I want to deep dive into
problem.
some of this because there's going to be some good things. I think there's going to be things we all agree with and things we're all going to disagree with each other on.
No problem.
Guy Will Gamble said, Europe, what's good, everybody? What's good? Deanna swerves back.
Darby!
That's right. New theme, too. New theme.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Rob,
gotta get used to it, though.
I see you, Rob. I see your Bret Hart comment. Either I won't put it in there, but you gotta chill. Beach, he said, what up? Happy Monday and happy early Thanksgiving week to you all. Appreciate you, BJ.
BJ, I want you to come
filling in.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say first, I gotta get my thanks to BJ. BJ, thank you for filling in on Thursdays. when that happens, and they always line up to where it's like BJ and me are going to record on Thursday. Then I'm jumping to Sean's stream every time. So Tony Khan, we got to talk about your scheduling, my friend, because you're making life really hard for me. But I enjoyed both streams. We had a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, and I was going to say I was going to invite BJ on to do a Hubbonomics episode. I'm going to do another draft. Not sure what draft it's going to be, but we got to have him on the other channel as well to do a draft. Let me know in the chat if you guys enjoyed the draft. I had a lot of fun, Conrad.
I know it was fun. I thought my win was going to be more of a landslide, but it looked like there was a mixture of votes for us all. So,
hey, whoa. So what? Wait, whoa. So you think you won?
I know I won. What do you mean? Think?
Yo, on everything, bro. My men's team blew yours away.
I did lose positioning. I would like to complain. I would like to file a petition with Jack Tunney that I did lose positioning.
Okay, let's get this out in the open right here and now. At the end of the day, it was over on my channel, our show, but my channel. So I kind of took the reins of putting the draft order together. I did legitimately flip a coin before we came on the air. Conrad won the coin toss. He had the number 1 overall pick for the women. Jesse had the number 2 pick. I had the number 3 pick. Jesse pointed out, hey, it shouldn't be the same for the men's draft as it was for the women's draft. I agreed. So I chose to have Jesse pick first, Conrad pick second, and I put myself in 3rd position. Conrad, what is the problem?
I was slighted. I could have had an even better team than I did. I'm kidding.
You weren't going to pick CM Punk anyway.
I wasn't. Joel said, hey, guys, what's good, Joel? He said, what's on the Thanksgiving menu this year? Love to ask. You already know my 2 favorites, man. I'm going with the dressing and the macaroni and cheese are my favorites. Or the classic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or I was going to say, or the classic Thanksgiving sandwich afterwards, where you just try to like pile on a little bit of everything and just go to work.
Well, look, this is a big Thanksgiving for me, and I'm going to tell you why. Number 1, I'm in charge of macaroni and cheese this year down in Charleston, South Carolina. Family, I'm on the way. Wednesday night, I'm on the way. But here's the deal, though. It's a big crossover day for me. What are you talking about, Sean? I am down 23 pounds. I don't want all my work to be unraveled in one weekend. So I want you guys to pray for me for my portion control, because I do not want to put 10 of those 23 back on in one weekend.
You got it, brother. I know
maybe 5, but not 10.
Yeah. Hold it down, brother. Hold it down. Doug says, another Monday, another clash. Conrad, Sean, chat, teach me. Teach him how to ducky.
Oh, I got to hit it one time.
There you go, Doug. Just for you, brother. BJ, I love the Gail Kim comment as well. Here, I'm gonna throw these comments up so people can see them right there on the side. Delay Gratz, appreciate you, man. I see you in this chat. I'm just trying to jump here to make sure I'm showing love. We got people saying go blue in the chat.
Listen,
in Michigan,
Ohio State. Conrad, I'm putting you on because I know you don't watch college football like I do. Ohio State's the number 1 team in the country. Michigan's number 18. It's not like Michigan's not a good team this year. I'm just saying, watch out. Be careful.
All right.
BJ, we'll talk, man. BJ, we'll talk.
Getting those DMs.
Pause. Don't say it like that. We're 2 grown men.
Say what?
Getting the DMs.
It's just
a grown man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Golly, that sounded so freaking weird. You know better than that. 2 grown men. You're gonna slide in your DMs. I'm a grown man.
Emoji. Like, what is this?
Let's move on.
Y'all can slide in my DMs. Play.
Hey, wait a minute.
Moving on.
Conrad, you're out of control.
Hey. Miracle's giving you the congratulations. People are showing love, man, in the chat to you.
Thank you.
Vinny putting down his favorites.
If you notice, I don't mind saying this. If you notice, and I want you to be honest with me, you guys see the neck? You didn't see the neck about 2 months ago. The neck is coming. The neck is out of hiding. The neck is returned. It's
right?
okay. I can,
Right?
I can just bring it
No
up. It's
judgment.
true.
I
Oh
love it. I
man,
love it,
a
man.
grown
People are
man
getting
sliding
into
into
it, man.
another.
Let's talk
If you
some
notice,
wrestling, man.
if you notice, BJ didn't say a word because BJ's a grown man, and BJ probably is just as offended as I am.
Have
Watch
you
your
ever
mouth,
heard me and
Conrad
BJ
Fishman.
talk? It
Yeah,
gets
he's out of
crazy
control.
with BJ.
You know what? You probably
It
never
gets
made a better
crazy.
point. Let's move on.
Sean, I don't have much to say, man. They opened up AEW Full Gear. I thought it was a really good show. I thought it was great, actually. Like one of the better ones. Like there were no misses as far as the matches to me. It was more so the like you could complain about little things, but that's if you wanted to. This pay-per-view, at least from what I've seen on social media, has divided people. Like there's a lot of discourse on it. I saw people swearing off AEW. Oh my goodness, they're acting like WWE. I got WWE people complaining about blood. I got this, I got that. And listen, was it a bloody affair on the pay-per-view? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a picture that I had to censor and change so that it could be number one in the thumbnail and number two on here. Sean, what did you think of the show as a whole? And go ahead, man.
My brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just a me thing. I enjoy pre-game commentary. I'm not a big fan of pre-game matches. I liked back in the day when Todd Pettengill was standing in the top row of the United Center at SummerSlam and talking about how Diesel and Shawn Michaels won the tag team titles the night before in Indianapolis, Indiana. Look it up. I don't like seeing, and I say this to say, when you watch Triller TV, shout out to Triller TV. If you're watching internationally, it wasn't that way in the United States, but if you're watching internationally, which I really hope Triller TV gets themselves together and starts offering it in the United States. Come on, somebody. Anyway, they offer an alternative broadcast, which is just watching Renee and Double J talk about the show. That's what I enjoy. So I'm going to be honest with you, Conrad. I did not watch the pre-matches.
Didn't need to, in my opinion. I did enjoy Juice Robinson winning the $200,000 just because of his funny promo with it. $200,000. He's talking about diversifying the bonds of the Bang Bang Gang. I loved it. I was just like, nerd business talk, and I'm here for it. They ended up getting the win. You furthered the story with Bowens and Max Caster. Outrunners and Big Bill got some work in there at the same time. Kingston and Hook, short work. Kingston won with a DDT. It reminded me of like an old Arn Anderson thing. About 5 minutes, not even. Big dub. We had the Boom and Doom taking on Roppongi Vice. Boom and Doom won. Of course,
And
they
by the
were
way,
in their hometown.
Right there, Conrad Cushman is why I don't watch. That's another reason.
Is it better than having it on the regular show though, to where he
would have a match? But what I'm trying to say is, what's better than that? Let's just get hyped up for the show with Double J and Renee. We don't need this extra fluff.
I don't think people get hyped for it. I think it's a tale of two things. You know how, like I say, the audience is split. I think some people want the matches and some people want the talk.
Okay.
Maybe the middle is like 3 matches, but TNT needs programming. So they're like, if you notice that little combined hour, and then this is kind of your collision now. Like, I need something on Saturday nights. And I'm sure they told Tony, like, put together a mini show. Now he's like, all right, well, if you're not on that show, I'm going to put you on Tailgate Brawl. I need you to draw some ratings. So he's not putting slouches
as always, Conrad, you always show me the other side of the coin. I get it, bro. The pay-per-view did not strike out, but I think this brawl thingy they do before the show, I'm not feeling it.
I think it
feels rushed. It feels rushed. Does that seem fair?
Yes. And Jen Carter, I see you in the chat. Thank you. One half of Bro Juice. Watch our shorts if you don't know what me and BJ are talking about. BJ came out of nowhere with that. They could be Bro Juice. Correction. I like what DelayGrat says here, though. Missing the pre-show, you might have missed what it made the Kingston and Hook stuff hit harder later on in the show, which I'm like, that is true, because they fooled me. They fooled us all. Most of us, I would say. Let's get into the main card. Forget all that. Sean, pick a match. Let's talk about the match here. I'll pull this up anytime we need to look.
Well, do you want me to get? I think we should definitely talk about the Casino Gauntlet match. I think that was pretty cool.
Casino Gauntlet match it is, good sir. This was for and I got pictures, the AEW National Championship. They went with the throwback. It's like a hybrid of the old National NWA title mixed with the television title based on the side plate logos. Sean, when I saw this, it made my brain wonder. WBD, possible merger. We're not even going to talk about that tonight because I saw some news on that, and I'm waiting until we have solidified news. Could this be getting merged with the TNT title? So that way you're like, listen, we have a television championship. We're done with this. Like, we're done. I'm not playing these games anymore. If we're not on TNT or TBS and all that, could that be what's coming from this? But what did you think of the gauntlet match and their first ever champion that they crowned?
I like it. I would think the match was well put together. Ricochet winning doesn't bother me, but let me tell you what does bother me. For the first time, AEW has stepped on toes, and I don't like it.
What do you mean?
The national championship is really a slap in the face to the NWA. The design is very similar. The lineage, obviously, is they're going to try and combine the two or make it seem like it's the same type of vibe. I know it's different, but I'm saying it's the same vibe because it's the same championship. It doesn't look any different, and to me, it's doing something that I think WWE has done to AEW more times than not, which is step on toes and kind of elbow their way into something. That's an NWA exclusive. I don't like. I can't believe I'm even saying this because I don't think I've said it before. I'm saying for the record, I don't like the title. I don't.
You don't like the championship look or the...
I don't like the fact that it exists in AEW.
Got it. Fair point. Have you listened to Tony Khan's interviews recently, like the Ariel Helwani one?
I try to maintain my brain cells, so I try to ignore his commentary.
Tony Khan's?
I value my brain cells. I don't like losing them.
You missed a good bit on that one. Him
and
Ariel had that. Yeah, they had a big beef, but he also explained that he did speak to Billy Corgan.
Well, if he had a conversation, then that's respect. Okay.
Yeah, he had a conversation before all this stuff happened. Well, actually, after it was announced, then he was like, "Look, number one."
Wait, time out. Rewind. After it was announced.
Yes. So he announced this.
So what difference does it? I'm gonna let you finish, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing. Billy's executives start going online, and then they start saying how AEW is bleep this, bleep that. They're garbage, and it's like, well, dude, you can't be talking when the stuff that you guys have going on over there is going on. Whatever, right? We're throwing stones at each other at this point. AEW's being quiet. They're doing that. And Mike Mondo seemed like he was upset because he's the national champion over there. If you don't know, very accomplished wrestler. Check out NWA. But I think this is me being 100% honest with you. I don't think Tony Khan knew. He didn't know that they had a show called Shockwave.
No, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Conrad. Yes, he did. Do not be. I'm gonna preface this by saying you're not a naive person. Do not be naive in that regard. There is no way, even the most casual wrestling fans know that the NWA was an exclusive for the national championship. There's no way Tony Khan did not know that.
I'm talking about he didn't know the name of the show.
The name of the show he didn't know, but the title also. No, there's no way. There's no way. I'm not giving him that much credit, Conrad. I like Tony Khan, but this is exactly what. Remember, I just said 2 seconds ago. Sometimes my brain cells, I want to save them by not listening to him. He does foolish things. Is the way he handled the CM Punk situation. The fact that there's 1,000,001 titles in the company. The list goes on and on. He's a very good wrestling fan, and he puts his heart and soul into the team. Same way that New York Mets owner Steve Cohen puts his heart into the team. But at the end of the day, you have to be aware of what's going on around you. He may be somewhat oblivious. He is not that oblivious. The design is way too similar for him not to have known. That's almost I'm gonna look it up. That's almost a dead ringer, Conrad. It's almost embarrassing.
No, Belts by Dan made these championships. I know who made them, and it is the exact replica of. I say it's closer to the television title that Arn Anderson used to carry around back in the NWA days. They also had a national title, which I posted a picture of. It was yellow, not red. Hold on, pulling up the belt again. It was yellow, like a gold instead there. So they made some alterations.
Conrad, no. Conrad, you're my dog. Have infinite respect for you. You're giving him way too much credit. He knew.
I'm not. I'm just bringing up exact. Hold on.
Well, I'm telling you. You are bringing up exact truths, and I'm going to hit you with some more truth. It's a ripoff. It's a complete and total ripoff. You know, Conrad Cushman, look at me. You look at me. You know I like AEW, but I'm not going to let him off the hook. The national championship coming to AEW is a complete and total ripoff. Period.
There's only but so many names for these titles as well. I want to say that
they didn't need any more titles. That's the whole point.
I already said that. I agree with you on that. 1,000%. You didn't need another championship. But what I'm saying is there's so many names. And here's why I think Tony didn't know this stuff. He dropped the Shockwave thing once he spoke to Billy. He was like, that's your show? Yeah. I did not know you had that before me. It's yours. I'm backing off of it. And he dropped the lawsuit. Like the whole thing, like them fighting in court. He was like, we don't have to worry about it, Billy. We're good. Don't worry about it. All with a simple conversation. Now, look, him and Billy have had beef before over like not saying thank you, and Tony paid for something and Billy didn't say anything. Whatever. You know how billionaires argue over stupid stuff, probably, right? It is what it is. Ricochet
I have the same yacht. Why did you get my yacht?
Yeah. Why are you copying me? Like, we're here now. End of the story is Ricochet is the national champion. This belt's sticking around. We're stuck with it. It is what it is. I can't change it. It's here.
It's a little bit cringe. And I hate to say that because I love AEW. It's a little bit cringe. When I heard about it, and then when I saw it, I was like, oh my, like they're not even trying to hide this thing. Like it's as vague. Listen to my verbiage here. It's as vague as a slap in the face. Like people, you could say it's vague, but like you could say it's subtle. That's a better word. It's as subtle as a slap in the face. You can feel my hand coming across your face when I smack the crap out of you. It's the same belt, bro. It's the same thing.
Yeah. And hold on, McKinney. Yeah, like hold on. I don't want this to turn into like let's bash TK Fest.
No, he just made a mistake.
Not even that. I think he did a good job in the interview with Ariel. I thought he crushed that interview. He answered what he could this time. He did not say like, no, I can't answer. No, I can't answer. Let me promote my stuff though. Because I think they were both wrong in the last one and they both made mistakes. And I think in this one, they both came off very well.
Can you do me a favor and highlight Wow, great minds. Delayed Grad said, because I was just about to call. Delayed Grad said, my take, I love it. As a fan who remembers the real NWA and hates the WWE tries to claim, excuse me, pardon me, guys, and hates the fact that WWE tries to claim that lineage, I'm glad AEW is trying to bring it back in a non-WWE show. Here's the thing, though, Delayed Grads. I understand your sentiment, but the NWA National Championship still exists.
That's not their lineage, though, Sean. I went back. If you start studying this, that title's lineage dies a death. That belt's only been around for like 6 years. People just think like, here's the thing. NWA took the lineage and they're like, this is ours. We're going to make it ours, right? They're taking it. Oh, we have all this lineage from like these. How many companies were in there? Probably, let's just say 10, 20, whatever.
10,
I don't know how many. They take all this lineage and this is ours. That's fine and dandy what you guys are doing, but these belts have been deactivated. Other people say it's theirs in Georgia. You don't know with all this stuff. It's all hot, giggity garbage. And I get it. And Mike Mondo and them are getting eyes on their show by complaining about, oh, you guys have a national title, the real national champions right here. Good on them. Smart on them to try to do this. Also, I don't want to criticize NWA because it's going to be the same thing we just said about TNA. Why did you crown new champions months ago and we're just seeing it last week? It felt like they sped it up because Tony said something like this, like, we better hurry up so that the people know who the champions are. Crazy.
I want to make mention of something that BJ said. He's kind of, exclaiming and highlighting the point that it's a different looking title. Yes, the AWA, oh my goodness, shout out to Vern Gagne, rest in peace. The AEW National Championship does not look like the NWA version. Okay. But what if you really want to go there, BJ and anybody else? Okay, so what they did was they made the AEW National Championship look like the NWA World Television Championship and they call it the National Championship. Same difference, bro. It's still a ripoff. It's a ripoff.
And listen, somebody's bringing up, now we're getting into belt designs, and that's why I put up these pictures, because we're all getting into being belt nerds. Did you guys know the CMLL titles are all based on how the old ECW tag titles used to look? And do you know what those are all based on? Reggie Park's Intercontinental title. It's all the same. Like, really go look at it. Look at the designs. They're all the same. It's like,
you know why I'm more disappointed though, Conrad? And I think you'll appreciate this, being an AEW connoisseur that you are. AEW up until this point had very original looking belts.
No, they're copies. They're they're modified versions of other belts.
Really?
Yes. They're like the women's title and the international were the Mid-South. And I think, isn't the World that too? The World, what company had the big old belt? Someone please in the chat help me out right now, because I can't think of it. Who had the big World Heavyweight title back in the day from one of the other companies? WWE owns their library, but they're all just modifications of those belts. I think Tony says, I like this belt. Can we change it?
I have no problem admitting if that counterpoint is strong. If you're saying that AEW stole their designs, then I guess I really don't have a leg to stand on.
They're not stealing, Sean. Here's the thing. There's how many people make belts? I mean, original. I know there's guys who will copy them and make you a copy of it. Who originally designs belts?
Probably not many. To your point, which is a great point. But if that's the case, though, then I think these companies are very lazy. Because at the end of the day, shout out to Matt Lopez. I think it's ridiculous that if that's the case, because I mean, take some money and invest in making the titles look unique. Like, it's your company.
They try to, but I think it's not as appeasing, and you can only probably mold the metals only so much way before it looks ugly. You know what I mean? I see some ugly independent times where I'm like, maybe not. But we went off about the NWA title. So we sound like them on social media about this. So Ricochet's the champ. Cool. What else you want to get into on this?
I mean, Tony Storm, in the four-way tag. I mean, them, to me, I like the way the match played out. Obviously, we have a situation now where Tony Storm and help me out here.
Me and Shirakawa
are going to be in a position to make the stipulation for the semifinals. The problem is this. I don't want a pay-per-view match to be a match to determine a stipulation for another match. That's kind of like anticlimactic to me. Like, it was a good match.
Putting stakes on matches. To me, it wasn't one of the highlighted matches, but I get it. It played off of blood and guts, and this is the issue. You hear no stories, but then when they intertwine the stories, it's like, well, I don't want, and it's like, well, what do you want them to do then? To me, you could just have a straight up tournament and it's fine. It's fine. But people want to make it sometimes the complaints aren't legitimate complaints, is what I'm trying to tell people all the time.
Very good.
Thank you, Matt, for pointing out the ROH title is a ripoff of the UWF title, 100%. The silver one. Next match, Sean, that caught your interest in this.
I think we should go World Tag Team Championship. I think that was a really good decision. FTR winning. I like Brodito. They grew on me. I want to say that to you, Conrad. They grew on me because they were very impressive. But I think it's time for FTR to reclaim their throne as being one of the best tag teams in the world. They needed another reign as a tag team champion. So I think that it's much deserved, and I think they're going to hold those titles for a very long time.
What's going on, Noob? I see you in the chat.
Noob, what up?
Yeah,
what up, Jess?
I was happy with that too. What's good, Jesse? I was happy with the Brodito FTR match as well. I think like Stokely has really found it. And Sean, you know what was beautiful about this match? Number one, it was a straight up tag match. Number two, the heels cheated, the baby faces were loved. Like, it's just simple.
There you go.
That's what I love about FTR. FTR should have been heels this whole time. And I know fans started to love them, and I wasn't mad that they did that. Found out a week or two ago, Dax Harwood and them were the ones who suggested Stokely come in because they wanted Stokely to manage them from the beginning, from when he first came in. But they ended up becoming faces, and they were like, yeah, we can't do it with him as a face. We'll get back to it eventually. But they were the ones who suggested him for the job. Good for them. Let's jump to Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, John Moxley's done, bro. I know they did all the stuff with the fork, and they had the blood in it. To me, it was like a deathmatch jiu-jitsu match. Like, it was a lot of like holds and them doing holds on each other, and there was a fork and blood and people getting
it was blood and
messed
guts.
up. Yeah. And I love that he tapped again, Sean. Like, that's the main story of the match.
Yes, he did.
What happens here?
You called it, bro. You called it. You were like, yo, he's going to lose again. And at the end of the day, he's going to get kicked out of the Death Riders. And I'm starting to believe now that might happen. Because it's almost like you can see the look on, Claudio's face, like, bro, like, you lost again? Okay. Like, all right. Let's go home now. Let's go out through the crowd.
Can we talk so you saw the promo after where they're in the
back?
Jon Moxley's delivery. Yo, as much as we complained about the Death Rider stuff before, and I think I was way softer on it than most people. I have done a 180. I think a lot of people have done a 180 on this. Jon Moxley's getting down, doing push-ups. He's like, this is nothing. Oh, you won a regular season game. And they're looking at him like, what are you talking about?
What are you doing? Exactly.
What are you talking about? His nonsense isn't working anymore.
It's not.
Watch the eyes. Watch Claudio's eyes. Watch how Yuta and Garcia looked at each other like the moment's going to come. They're going to beat him up, bro. Bad. Pac, and we skipped this match. We can add it into here. Pac and Darby Allin, my dude.
I don't want to talk about Pac because I don't like his haircut.
Show that brother some love. Listen, one of the hardest workers in the business on his body, because this brother.
Well, he needs to work on his haircut.
Listen, I'm not here to judge.
No, seriously. Let's talk about his haircut for 3 seconds. That's the worst thing I ever saw. It's really a bad haircut.
He's a heel. It works. There you go. Just let it rock. So. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Speedball's a good guy, though. All right. So
there you go.
The press slam. Sorry, Speedball. I love you. So he press slammed Darby out to the floor. He beat Darby. He did what Moxley couldn't do. Why can't you do this? Like, to me, that's what they're going to end up saying. Like, why can't you do this, bro? It's there, bro. They are going to obliterate Jon Moxley. I don't know how they're going to make us care about it, but Jon Moxley's going to get obliterated by this group.
Right, and then his wife, Renee's gonna be like, oh, like I love it. That's like this whole thing is gonna play out all over all the like. She's gonna be, I can't even do my job because I'm so upset. It's gonna be pretty good. And then Jon Moxley's probably gonna be champion again.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody said Auto Parts O'Reilly wins. I love it. And you know what? It's ascended Kyle O'Reilly, though, into being like taken more seriously. Before this, what was he to you, Sean? Lower card, tag wrestler kind of guy. Now you're like, yo, maybe he could be in the mix for the Okada's belt. Like, he's beating Moxley. If he's holding it down.
Enough belts to choose from.
It's there for you. They are all giving the, oh brother, this guy stinks. And you know what? Can we go back to the belt thing for 2 more seconds?
Yeah.
I saw somebody mention, we don't mention WWE. Too many belts sucks in all the companies, all of them. And I get it. The rosters have expanded. I get it. Like I see both sides of this coin, and we're going to get into that towards the end of this too, Sean, with the whole debate on other stuff. Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe. What'd you think?
Fantastic. I mean,
did this one need the blood?
It didn't need the blood, but I think it was okay. I think what we saw with Moxley, and especially later on in the night with the world title, was a little bit much. But this match was fine. I think that it was a big surprise in winning because I think the entire world thought that he would be joining the Don Callis family. But for him to get that win, big shout out to Mark, and big shout out to the family who's still reeling from the loss of his brother. I think it was a phenomenal. Now, me being a spiritual person, I thought his pre-match promo was it actually gave me chills. So for him to go full circle and win the whole match, I loved it. Yeah,
BJ, I was scared for that screwdriver spot too when he put it upside down. Yo, crazy match. Definitely go back and check it out.
The problem is somebody could have fell.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you had to 100% be careful, but they never even got to like tease it. So they had it upside down, but it never happened in it. And we end up getting the big dub here. We have the AEW Women's Championship match, Sean, and I said we would talk about this. Mercedes Moné, Chris Statlander, real quick. I know you're not happy with Statlander winning.
A freaking disgrace. I've never been so disappointed. Mercedes Moné can win the whole world, like all the championships from all four corners of the world. You know, she comes out, she's dancing, she's showing the world her 13 belts. You know, she's doing 13 Eddie Guerrero specials, 13 amigos, 14 amigos actually. And you lose to somebody like Chris Statlander. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Chris Statlander is terrible. No charisma whatsoever. I can't stand her as a character. Tremendous athlete. Cannot stand her as a character. Oh.
I will give you partial credit. I think her commentary, when they put her on commentary, was like, ooh. But I think in ring, though, Sean, I think Statlander can hold it down with the best of them. That match with Willow, I think Statlander can put on.
She's not bad. The problem is this. Chris Statlander, the Giant Killer. I didn't mind when Toni Storm successfully retained it all in. But you're turning Chris Statlander into the Giant Killer. Chris Statlander beat Mercedes Moné and Jade Cargill? Like, who is this girl?
Well, Jade had to lose at that point because she was probably going to stay undefeated.
She didn't have to lose to Chris Statlander.
It was okay. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I don't mind her as much as you do. And here's why. And I wanted to tell you why I thought this made sense.
Statlander's Cody Rhodes.
This is why it made sense, though, why Statlander had to win this match. To me, this was like, if you asked me to pick one match that I was certain was going to happen, this was the match. Mercedes Moné can't become the world champion and then go to Winnipeg Championship Pro Wrestling, wherever the indie is that she's going to defend her belt and then lose it. You can't have the AEW Women's World Champion getting pinned. The long-term story here is Mercedes Moné can't win the big one, which was her story in WWE as well, or at least the story we saw that never played out because they were just telling you, no, she can't win the big one, and that was it. And we hope that there was something more there. With this, I have faith that the story is she can't win the big one, and I think by the time she becomes champion, Sean, she might be a babyface by that point. I think she's going to have to go through the tribulations of losing the belts before whoever she faces, it's going to be, you can't beat me. You can't win the big one. You've lost every time you've had a shot at this. You can't do it. And then Mercedes is going to have to put on and do her darndest to get the championship. I'm here for the chase.
I hear you, man. I was disgusted by it. Still am. Makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
Can't change them on that, folks. I tried. We didn't talk about the $1 million match. The Elite are back together. Yay. I don't know if you want to add anything else. Whoopee. And then world title match. Steel Cage, Hangman Page, Samoa Joe. I want your thoughts, man, because I'm interested to hear what you thought of it.
Well, look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Surprises are awesome in professional wrestling. There's nobody on the face of the planet that thought that Hangman Adam Page would lose that match. I was blown away by the fact that Samoa Joe won the title. I love it. I love the swerve heel turn by Hook. I think it makes sense. Obviously, him being a member of the Ops makes sense. I'm actually disappointed in myself that I didn't see it coming because he's always been cool with Joe since day one. So for me, it makes a lot of sense from a storyline perspective. It makes a lot of sense from a progression storyline perspective. So I love it. I think at the end of the day, Samoa Joe has shown himself to be a world champion. That's worthy, and I think he's going to show it again. A couple months, maybe he'll lose the title again. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing for me when it comes to Joe, a couple years ago, he was a news reporter outside the ring in a rainstorm with Michael Cole. Now he's a two-time main event winning world champion. It's fantastic to see him getting what he deserves in the best possible way possible. I thought the match was outstanding. I think Hangman Adam Page, in my mind, his stock has done nothing but gone up over the past year and a half. Like, dude is like on fire right now. Even in defeat, he's on fire. So I have no complaints about this match. This match was a 10 out of 10 in my book.
Yeah, I thought it was what it needed to be. The old school cage matches, there's going to be blood. And maybe they could have lessened the blood to save it for this. Sean, how did you feel about the turn? How was it executed to you? Because interference, the things people could complain about that I think would be reasonable, they're not. Like, I'm like, interference in a cage match, that's something reasonable to be like, what's the point of this? The cage sucks. Like, it doesn't serve its purpose. But in this one, they had Eddie Kingston come out. Eddie Kingston made the save. We're like, okay, cool. Here comes Powerhouse Hobbs. He gets kicked below the belt. And then you're like, oh, Kingston's partner Hook's got to come out because he was with these guys at one point in time. But the details were there, Sean, on Dynamite. Hook tapping out. That's usually heels are the ones that tap out. Babyfaces try to fight as much as they can. Hook was tapping out quickly. This man comes out in an 02 orange Avrix jacket, thinking he's in high school in 02. What is this? He gets the belt, and when you saw the look on his face, that's when I knew. I was like, oh, no. Right upside his head.
Oh, yes. You see, here's the thing for me, bro. Like, heel turns that after the heel turn takes place, you say, oh, I should have saw it coming, are the very best. Because it's like, oh, he did this and this and this and this. This is why Jey Uso's going to turn heel. Because we've seen the signs. Just because the last couple of weeks it kind of faded away doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Jey Uso will turn heel in Survivor Series. And it's the same thing with Hook. We saw the writing on the wall for Hook the entire time. We just didn't calibrate it in our brains to make it make sense.
But here's another great thing in how they played you in your wrestling. Once again, and I'm yelling at people in the chat too, because I see some of the comments tonight. Don't get WWE brain, because I just saw someone say that WWE's got like the titles for the divisions. Don't get WWE brained. There is no speed division. the WWE brain is here to fool you for certain things. What they did here for us, though, is, Sean, when do they put people in a tag team and let them go 3-0? I'm like, oh, they must be building Hook and Kingston for the tag belts. That was a distraction, bro. That was to make you think like, yep, now Kingston's going to probably try to get involved in this. Kingston's probably going to be the one who gets beat up by them a lot. Like, yes, nah, dog. It's perfect. What they did was the right thing. They had Kingston slowly merge his way back in, and they did it, man. Sean, I want you to go off once again about the and we didn't talk about Swerve. So how could I forget that? Swerve comes out afterwards. Samoa Joe. Can I just show y'all his face real quick? Bruh. Yeah. This was old school. And someone said Samoa Joe knows the tricks as to how to make that juice flow like that. It's a little bit of aspirin and a little bit of breathing. Hold on. Hold on. I know Miracle's mad now. Hold on. I'm saying, Miracle, you said that WWE had divisions for the belts and AEW had too many. It's the same complaint for all of them. That's all I'm saying. It's the same complaint across the board then. I'm just saying. Like, anywho, back to this. I keep going off topic now.
No, you're good.
Joe's bleeding. We get the return of Swerve. Swerve comes out to new music. Go off, Sean. What did you think?
Don't like the new music. Didn't need the new music, but I'm certainly happy that he's back. We need Swerve. We need Swerve. AEW needs Swerve, and I think it's a beautiful thing to see him standing side by side with the man who burnt his childhood house down. Like, you talk about coming full circle. I mean, and this also opens up a plethora of opportunities, bro. Who's to say that Hangman and Swerve won't turn on each other again? Like, this opens up so many doors, bro. Swerve is awesome. And at the end of the day, we have a situation now where Swerve can be in the title mix. Hangman's going to obviously get a rematch. Samoa Joe's the world champion. AEW is fire right now, bro. At least on pay-per-view, they're fire.
Yeah, and Swerve came back, and Swerve got swole.
Oh, he's ready to rock and roll. He's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, they got a lot happening for it here, man. It's a great song for the car, but can't catch the vibe of the OG theme.
I think that's a really good point, Rob. Like it's a dope record, but it's like, I mean, I felt like Prince Nana was kind of struggling to get the vibe going. You know what I'm saying?
I think it takes time. I never like to judge themes too quickly because something that's a banger will never sound like a banger if you like the previous song. Does that make sense? Like when you first heard Shawn Michaels' theme, that's his OG theme now. If you heard the Sherry version, you'd be like, oh, what are they doing? They're ruining this. If you like the Sherry one, and it's like, nah, this one could be iconic too. Give it some time. Yeah, give it some time. Going back into it here. All right. Continental Classic, Sean. We got that coming up. Tony Khan just made an announcement, 10 p.m. He's announcing who's in this. Right now, we do know that Okada, we didn't even get to the CMLL match with El Sky team, but we know they won. Beat between Okada and Takeshita, and now Fletcher came in and yelled at them too, like, where are you for my championship? So we know the three. Who else is in this?
I mean, you're gonna have the typical, I mean, you gotta have Kyle O'Reilly in the tournament, right? I mean, to me, after his performance, you gotta have him in there. I think Claudio Castagnoli, I think all the Death Riders will be in there. I mean, look, it's gonna be a plethora. I mean, Bandito should be in it, because Bandito's no longer the tag champs. They go back to being singles guys, maybe tagging on occasion. It's going to be an open field, man, and I think it's going to be a really good tournament. I don't think anybody's going to knock off Okada, though.
He's in the mix, and I think they have this. The real story there is going to be between him and Konosuke Takeshita. Yeah.
The guy's growing on me. I'm starting to see what you've been talking about, dude.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean, let's not go crazy, but he's better than what I thought. Like, I'm starting to watch him. You know why? Because he's starting to get a little personality.
For sure. I'm seeing people say put Brody in it, Bandito, Darby Allin. These are all fine names. Hopefully we can get Shelton. Maybe Lashley's in this one too.
Yeah, I want to see more Shelton, because I want to see Lashley in the World Championship picture.
He said put Double J in the block. All losses.
Hey.
I bet you Konosuke and Okada cancel each other out and both don't make it in the finals. Yeah, and you're gonna have some people who have to step it up in there. Like I said, I'd love to hear more on who people think will be in there. In a couple hours, we'll know who's in it. So make sure you guys are locked in.
Tournaments should be all about show me what you got.
Yeah, and I also and here's the other thing, going back to the pay-per-view. Why did they have all those blood matches? Because you're about to get a lot of wrestling matches now for the Continental Classic. So overdoing it, maybe. We know how long the time goes. I think Sean nailed it when it comes down to the ticket time, not the time. You buy a ticket to these shows, it's a long show, but he's trying to give you every single penny of your $50. I can respect that. I won't be mad that someone's trying to he's putting on a good effort. That's the difference between those shows and sometimes the WrestleMania shows where you're like, yeah, this isn't good. Like, who wanted this?
Exactly.
So, T-Ferg, I like that. Buddy Matthews, been a minute. I like that a lot, though.
MJF.
You said MJF?
I said MJF.
They might. Long shows are not the problem. They're your problem, to like Grant said.
There you go.
Yeah. And I do think you have to be mindful of people's time, though, and stuff, too. I get it. Listen, some of it I'm telling people, and they're people my age, and it's like, listen, man, you make the choice when you go to the shows. You know what you're getting yourself into at this point.
Right. I mean, I had a chance to go, and honestly, I couldn't go because I had to do some. Shout out to my family. Had some family stuff to take care of, but I'm not going to lie, though. Like, as much as I love AEW and they do give you your money's worth, 12 a.m. is it's like still going 12:15, 12:30, bro.
Yeah, it's a long show, but yeah, love it. Let's flip over to WWE side of things here, Sean.
Oh boy, I'm so excited,
Sean. We asked for it. We are getting a traditional Survivor Series match. I did like the little promo Sami Zayn did, the old school. That's right. And these are my guys, the best wrestlers in Detroit, the Motor City Machine Guns. We are the international team. We got Nakamura from Japan, Phoenix from Mexico, I'm from Canada, and we're going to beat the MFTs. I thought it was cute. It was a tribute to the old, how they used to do them. We got Solo in the back doing the doctor. Who was the guy in Inspector Gadget? Dr. Claw? Like, what is this?
I just want to give a little old school. The
Visionaries will be taking off.
I knew you would get it. For anybody who doesn't know that's an old school Survivor Series theme. It would be dope if they played that song before the match.
Yeah, they maybe they will.
It's Rowdy's against Rude.
I hope that they know. Once again, I don't know. I've seen people say they're tired of the WarGames matches too.
Me too. I am too.
Are you tired of the match itself, or are you tired of how WWE does the match?
I'm tired of how WWE has ruined Survivor Series.
Yo, the chat is going in right now. Miracle said, "Yep, the classic Survivor Series theme." Chat, are you guys excited for this match though? 100% honest.
No. I'm sorry. Let me think about it. No.
Is it because of the placement, or who's in it? What's the issue with it?
It's because it's not even on the freaking pay-per-view. It's on SmackDown, which means it's gonna be dookie.
Yo,
you all know that. Yo, come on, man. And by the way, I already know the results. Like, it's corny, bro. It's pre-taped.
Oh man, and don't get me started about that tournament, dog.
Yeah,
I'll say it now. That replacement for the tournament, buns.
You ain't lying.
Buns.
And it looks like we're gonna have a rematch for the 37th time between Jey Uso and Gunther. That's what I'm predicting.
Oh, you think Gunther that's the finals?
Yeah, and I think Gunther's going to win again. But what's the point? Like, are you really trying to bury Jey Uso? Are you trying? I mean, Jey Uso doesn't need to go all the way to the finals. Jey Uso needs to lose. The only thing I know about the spoilers for this coming, if you're going to
say something, just give them a warning.
No, I'm not going to say it. I know the result of the Survivor Series match. I also know that Jey Uso will be in a my last time is now tournament match. I don't know the results of that. I do know the results of the Survivor Series match. And it's whatever.
We'll see. I mean, if you think Jey makes it to the finals, I do think it throws a wrench into what you said earlier about him possibly turning heel then.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, WWE's stupid.
Yo, you guys are going in. I'm jumping to Miracle here because Miracle's not insulting the match with different names. Miracle says, I'm tired of WarGames as well. It feels forced. Miracle, are you sick of it because it's that time of month and this is the match that we're going to do? Or is it something else? Interested. Millennial Noob has one for us. Speaking of rematches, everyone getting tired of Asuka Charlotte for the 44th time?
Been tired.
Yeah. They're trying to put it together. I mean, we got Survivor Series. We did a rundown on Sean's channel as well. I'm just gonna come through with these.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we can get into some of these. Yo, WarGames.
WarGames. I like that delayed grass.
Yo, delayed grass was going in on some of these names before. I'm still waiting for your response, Miracle. Let me know when it's up and I'll pull it up. Here we go. We have finalized some of the. Oh, there it is. He said, yes, it's that time of the year. Insert match. Miracle, 1000% agree with you on that. Like, I will not disagree for sure. Sean, here's the women's match. It kind of played out basically how you thought it would on your show when you gave those predictions.
Shocking.
What do you shocked that this played out exactly how you thought.
Oh my God. AJ and Becky joined the team after it was clear that AJ got pulled to the side by Rhea Ripley, and obviously Becky has a problem with AJ. What a revolutionary idea!
Maxine Dupree is the new
WWE is so predictable. It's like, what comes after 11:59? 12 o'clock.
So going into this, what are you thinking, Sean? Have you changed your mind a little bit?
No. I haven't changed my mind, Conrad, at all. Baby faces win. Call it a day. AJ.
I think I took the heels in this one.
You did.
I took the heels. Well, we're gonna go with the baddies to find some way to devilishly get the win. But I can see Kyrie losing the match for the other side.
Of course.
The revolutionary idea will not be televised. That might be a shirt guy.
I like that guy. That's a
Sean. Sean, I'm telling you, that's a shirt for you. The revolutionary idea.
Consider it done. I'm gonna get to work on that. Guy will gamble. That's all you.
You know what? Miracle's right here. I hope Lash has a good showing. She's done fairly well thus far, I think, in her debut. I mean, I know they got her teaming with Nia. It sounds like they might be bound to be a tag team, but I'm happy for her.
I bet dollars to donuts she's the one who takes the fall.
Really? Man,
WWE are morons. I'm sorry. You know what? Look, I'm going too far. I'm saying WWE are morons. WWE is stupid. I shouldn't, it's going too far with it. I need to kind of chill out. Let me rephrase. WWE are freaking morons.
This guy. Sean, in these war game matches, do we see blood?
Yeah.
You think they'll do it?
Yeah.
In which one? Both or just the men's or the women's?
No, not the women, the men's.
Who Cody? Gonna be Cody?
Of course it's gonna be corny Cody with that stupid blonde hair getting soaked in crimson.
What comes after
Freaking
Thursday?
loser.
Friday.
What a spirited promo, by the way, last week on SmackDown. I thought I was done with you, but I'm so not. Or whatever he said. What a freaking loser. And by the way, great job, WWE, making Drew McIntyre look so freaking weak. Didn't Drew McIntyre beat the crap out of him in a bus? 20 minutes later, he's back up beating everybody else up. Wow. I guess that beatdown by Drew was really detrimental.
Let's say that.
I'm sorry. I guess Cody Rhodes has superhuman powers to come back in 5 minutes.
I was worried. Jesse was on the show with us. Make sure you guys are checking out Jesse Pro Wrestling Shoot. He is in the chat, and I will have his channel popping up right now. Yo, Sean, you got people cracking up in the chat. Stephanie Baker taking on Nikki Bella. I hope that Jesse is 1,000% wrong here because he said he thought Nikki's going to win this. Please, no.
Yeah, that's what he said. And you know what? I understand why he said it because WWE's stupid. Here's the thing. WWE's stupid. Oh, that's my whole point. Oh, you thought there was more?
I thought there was, but
no.
I won't say.
The course should win. The course should win.
I think she will.
But yeah, she better. But watch, Nikki Bella. Look, WWE does. I don't put nothing past it. I know WWE's stupid. They're idiots. I know. I mean, we're having fun with this thing, but they really are though. Like they would do something like have Nikki Bella win. I'm telling you, don't be surprised. I'm picking Stephanie Baker to win the match. Don't be surprised if Nikki Bella. What?
No, I'm looking at Miracle's comment, and he kind of brought up something too. Twin Magic.
Oh,
does Bree come back? If I hear Bree mode, Miracle,
Bree
I will scream. I will make that on the soundboard so that y'all have to hear it because that is not fair. Actually, no, I wouldn't do that to you guys because I actually like you guys. There's no way. My guy Jesse said, "Don't check me out. I'm on staycation. Check Jesse's past videos."
At the end of the day, bro, I'm picking Stephanie Baker, Conrad. But don't be surprised, bro. Don't be surprised if Nikki Bella walks out the new WWE World Champion. I'm telling you, WWE's just that dumb, bro. They would just throw water on a red hot Stephanie Baker just because they want to appease Nikki Bella. It might even be in Nikki Bella's contract to win a title before she leaves.
I think Baker's going to hold that title going into Mania. And
yeah, you'd like to
feel
think
like
so.
I know who she's going to face.
By the way, book it. She's going to lose now.
I think she's going to lose at Mania, but not till then. Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be stupid too.
Man, they are going in on Nikki Bella on this one. Let's get to the next match.
Steiner has never been better than a Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, that's what Cody Rhodes said. He's a freaking cornball. First of all, when did the Steiners ever feud with the Rhodes family? That's another thing. I was thinking about that too. When did the Steiners have a feud with the Rhodes family? When did that happen?
Here comes Scott. Yeah, world's largest arms. We was too busy saving Dusty Rhodes out there because he couldn't handle himself like the big bad booty daddy. But Deja, all I care about is my pinks and my freaks. Dusty, you never had it. You never were. I don't think the Steiners ever faced them. Is there maybe a tag match? Maybe
there's no linking. There's no linking in that family lineage. They never even faced each other. Think about this, guys. All jokes aside. Tell me when the Steiners feuded with the Rhodes family. Don't worry, I'll wait. The stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Someone's gonna pull out a lethal lottery tape and be like, "Here's Rick Steiner going up against Dustin."
Bro, and it's like you're sitting up here. Oh my God, Emily for Sheezy. Thank you for the history. I appreciate it. I'm not mad at you. Rick Steiner versus Dustin Rhodes for the WCW United States Championship in the year 2000. Okay, well then that makes Cody Rhodes' ridiculous commentary actually correct. Okay, no problem.
Yo,
No problem.
somebody,
All right.
somebody throw Matt Lopez a free T-shirt in the
No,
crowd. Right
no, I'm not mad at Matt Lopez. I'm not mad at M. Leasy. M. Leasy found the history, but I guess that's the storied history between the Steiners and the Rhodes family. Freaking
Jesse
moron.
said he was comparing skill.
I swear,
and he's right.
I swear, Cody Rhodes. If Cody Rhodes went upward from dumb, he'd still be stupid.
John Cena is going to be defending his Intercontinental Championship in his wonderful hometown of where he's wrestling gear for the Padres there, going up against Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio better win this match. That's all I'm going to say.
He's not.
John Cena can't go into his final match with the Intercontinental title, and we're going to be like, here.
Conrad, allow me to educate you, my brother. If you think Jonathan, thank you, Miracle. If you think, exactly. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that. Miracle made the point of the night. Rick won the freaking match. Wow. Okay, guys. Miracle, make great point about Rick, not so great point about Dom. Let me explain why.
No. Miracle's 2 for 2 here. Dom is winning this, bro.
First of all, Miracle is 2 for 2 just because of what he said about Rick. I'm not even going to count the Dom thing because the thing he said about Rick was that good. Dom's not going to win. You know why Dom's not going to win? Anybody in this chat, tell me right now, is John Cena going to lose his final 2 matches? Somebody tell me with a straight face that Jonathan, there you go, BJ, you're exactly right, that Jonathan Jamiroquai Cena.
You guys have to stop this. You and BJ right now.
No, it's true. I mean, you tell me right now that Jonathan Bartholomew Cena is going to lose his final 2 matches. Is that what we're saying? 2 matches? So John Cena's going to go out losing 2 in a row. Is that what we're saying right now?
I think McKinney has it right here for at least that portion of the match. Cena's going to lose. I think Liv comes back to be with her main squeeze, Dom. And this is where the troubles begin within the Judgment Day.
Yeah, shout out to Guy Will Gamble. Jonathan, you think Jonathan Jerome Cena is going to, I mean, that's right. Do you think Jonathan Jermaine Cena is going to lose his last 2 matches? Do you think that Jonathan Owakagill Cena is going to lose his last 2 matches?
Just seems.
I'm serious. I know we're having a good time here. I'm being serious though. Do you think Jonathan? Do you think Jonathan Felix Cena? Okay, is that better? That's his Jonathan Felix Cena is going to lose his last 2 matches?
I don't see them.
Unless,
you think he has a better
now, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Conrad. You think John Cena is going to win his last match? Is that what you're telling me?
I think that has a better chance of happening than this.
Oh, my. I mean, okay.
I wouldn't do that. If it's me, he's losing both, but
he's not losing his last 2 matches. I'm telling you that right now.
Boston, I think Boston gets the last win, and these are just, hey, thank you.
You're bugging, bro. You're bugging. Anybody in the chat who feels that way is bugging right now, bro. John Cena is not losing his last 2 matches in a row. I promise you that.
Y'all gotta stop adding insult to injury with this middle name.
That's his name. That's his name.
Jonathan Michael Cena. That's
his name.
Let me know. E gets it. Virtual insanity always, brother. Future. Jasim, he thinks Cena's gonna win. He's the GOAT. He's got to keep the belt. I don't know, man. The 3-second tan in San Diego, Guy Will Gamble says. We'll see, man. I got Dom winning this. I think he pulls out some shenanigans.
I'm just very surprised that someone as educated and smart as you and others, because you're not alone, are thinking that John Cena, you're a historian, you're a student of the game. You think John Cena's going out with 2 losses?
I think it makes the most sense, man.
Oh, no. There's no way.
Because if John Cena wins,
no.
So you think Gunther's
he's losing the Intercontinental Championship to Gunther? Book it.
Ugh. It just seems beneath Gunther. You know what I mean? Like, why?
Right, BJ. Exactly, BJ. He's gonna lose his final match. He's going out on his back like you're supposed to when you wrestle and when you go away. No problem with that. He's not going to lose to Dom and Gunther on his way. No way. No way.
We'll have to see what happens.
All jokes aside, I'm dumbfounded that you think this.
Yeah, I can't see him. To me, Dom benefits more having the title than the others. This goes back to our argument that we always have about this, Sean.
I'm not saying that that's not true. That's 100% true.
This is the argument we always have with it, though. It's Conrad saying this is the right thing to do. Give Dom the belt because Dom was actually elevating the title. Why would Gunther need it again? You're bringing Gunther down and you beat Dominic for what?
So here's about Conrad. See, that's why I love you, bro. But you see, see, now we're going off into a different conversation. See, we're going back into the previous subject, which is the fact that WWE's stupid. See, we agree on that. We agree on that. That's not the point. See, John Cena winning the Intercontinental Championship in the first place was a stupid idea to begin with.
You heard me say it. What did I say? He didn't need it.
Exactly. So at that point, it is what it is. But now that we are where we are, see, this is the conversation, Conrad.
BJ, don't say that, bro.
BJ says we have to give it to Gunther so Sammy has a consolation prize again in the last minute reason. Yo, I like it. I like it because it's true. It's messed up, but he's right.
But has this not been our other? I feel like all our arguments are coming into place at once with what's the right thing to do versus what Sean thinks they're going to do, and then we get back to the Sami Zayn problem. Yo, what if I told you Sami Zayn doesn't care about those mid-card titles, bro? You've done it. I've done it already. And I think he's like, he took pleasure in, let me elevate someone. All right, Ilya's got the belt now. Can I please get what I want now? Can I please be given a chance? But I don't know if they're going to do that. Crazy. Miracle came in and said Dom could say that he beat Cena for the IC title for years to come. That also could help. That would be a great talking point.
God, Miracle. And everybody else in this chat, especially you, Conrad, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Let me say it again. John Cena should not beat Dominic Mysterio in San Diego, California. It should not happen. Are you hearing me? Do you hear me? It should not happen. But hello, I'm sorry, for those of you who haven't seen me before, my name is Sean Hubbard, and I have a theory about WWE. Would you like to hear it?
Go ahead.
WWE doesn't give a damn what you want. They don't care what you want, and they don't care what makes sense. John Cena should have never won the Intercontinental Championship to begin with, and now he's not going to lose in San Diego. Because they are more interested in getting him cheered on the way out the door than having it make sense. Dominic Mysterio should have had that Intercontinental Championship for as long as necessary. It's not going to happen. John Cena will successfully retain the Intercontinental Championship, and John Cena will lose that championship to the winner of the Last Time Is Now tournament. Book it. Get it in your heads now so you can live with it.
Main event time. Or at least I'm assuming this is the main event.
Well, Jey Uso's in the match.
This guy. It's the captains. Cody Rhodes will lead his team with understudy CM Punk, co-captain Roman Reigns.
Oh my God.
Jimmy and Jey Uso.
First of all, don't just gloss over Jimmy and Jey Uso. I
couldn't think of another name.
Yeah, Big Jim and former World Heavyweight Champion main event Jey Uso. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Jesse said QB1. Say it right.
Oh, jeez.
Guy Will Gamble said the quarterbacks.
What a stupid thing to say. Even Jesse, who's a Cody advocate, knows that QB1 crap is stupid.
Jesse is loving this. Just doing it. Then we look at the other side. What do we call this? Heyman's Hustlers. They're out here.
I like it.
Heyman's Hustlers versus who had a good name? What was it called for the team? The quarterbacks. The quarterbacks versus the Heyman Hustlers.
Oh my God.
What do we do here, Sean? This is so McKinney put in earlier. I think he said that Brock's going to get the win for his
MJB.
team.
This is why MJB and me and MJB are on the same page. He's main event Shay, the right hand man, and that's a perfect segue, MJB, because I want the camera. I want the camera right back on me and Conrad so we can see exactly what I'm about to say. Ladies and gentlemen.
Why did he say CM backup quarterback Punk? Man.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. That's a fact. Here we go, guys. I hope I'm wrong. But I feel like as I adjust my seat to say what I need to say. Guys, the man whose bandwagon I created, the man who I single-handedly led to the World Heavyweight Championship, because I know that WWE saw some of my commentary about Jey Uso. I have to believe that. Guys, I'm saying it. Are you guys ready? Are you ready, Conrad?
I have to mute myself. It's the chat, not you.
I know. Jey Uso. Jay Bartholomew Reginald Uso is going to turn on his team. Jey Uso turns heel, and Lesnar's team wins. Book it. Book it.
So you still believe that he's got to be losing one of his matches in that tournament?
Maybe so.
Miracle says Jay's not turning on nobody.
I hear you. I told you I want to be wrong.
Can't be Jimmy
Jey
again.
Jey Uso should yeet for the rest of his career. Let's call a spade, bro. Jey Uso should yeet for the rest of his career. But I think they're going to turn him.
MJB, appreciate it. Y'all gotta chill with these names. I can't even repeat them, bro. What they're saying.
What Matt Lopez said, that actually would be good TV. That would actually be a good idea, but you know what that means.
And you know they're not doing that.
Cody turning would be the best thing ever, but they're not going to do that because they're freaking
super
morons.
Random question. Where's Randy Orton?
Who?
Is this a date thing?
Who?
Where's Randy Orton?
Who?
Randall Kyle Keith Orton?
Who? I don't know who that is. Haven't seen him on TV in a long time.
Jacob Fatu comes back to confront his attacker, Cody Rhodes. Then they'll do
I've
something
said
like
it
Cody
before, and I'll
accidentally
say it
bumped
again.
into his stuff.
Bro, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The best thing in the world, M. Leezy got it right. Best thing in the world, shout out to M. Leezy, would be Cody turning. The second best thing, chat back me up on this. Number one, Cody turning on the team. Number two, the best option, most entertaining option, the Bloodline turning on Punk and Cody together. That's good television. That's good storytelling.
I have a question about that.
Why am I the only one? You too, Conrad. Why can we write a better show than these people who are getting paid for it?
There's too many egos probably involved in what people want. But I have a question for you, though. Serious question.
Thank you, Delayed Grad. I appreciate you.
Serious question for you in that. If they do reunite, Roman, Jay, and Jimmy, they're
as
not
heels,
with Heyman.
As heels, by the way.
As heels, do they don't reunite with Heyman in your theory then, right? They stay over there by themselves.
Yes, they'd be anti-heroes. I know where you're going with this.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure I'm understanding this correctly, because some people probably assume like then they go with Braun and Bronson, and I'm like, I don't think that would work.
See, that's the thing. And Conrad, that's why you're the best in the world, brother. They can turn on Cody and Punk without aligning with the vision.
Because they can get it too, probably. You know what I mean?
Yo, the entire Guy Will Gamble's feeling me. They should all turn on Cody and first of all, Cody and CM Punk are not friends of the bloodline anyway. When did this happen? Give me a break. All of a sudden, Roman's cool with CM Punk and Cody. Give me a freaking break. Now, I want to give McKinney a shout out. Roman turns on Jay. I like that too. I know you're talking about being funny because I don't want to see them till Christmas part. I know that. But all jokes aside, Roman turning on Jay, that's good TV. See, here's the problem, Conrad. I'm getting all fired up. You know why, Conrad? You know why? Because we, in our chat, write better TV than WWE does. We just gave them 4 legitimate options. Want to hear them again? I'm going to tell you again. Cody turns, Emily, Cody turns on his team. My vision. No pun intended. Jay turns on his team. My other vision. Jay, Roman, and Jimmy turn on their team. Or McKinney says Roman turns on Jay. How come all 4 of those options are better than what we're going to see? Because you know we're not going to see any of those things happen. It's going to be a straight-up match. The baby faces are probably going to win, and it's going to be a completely pointless WarGames just like the past 4 years in a row. Why is Survivor Series a pay-per-view that used to have major geographical shifting complications and ramifications, and now Survivor Series has turned into just another pay-per-view, just another night? It might as well be Insurrection.
If you don't know what that means, that is not a good thing. I just want y'all to know that is not a good thing. Thank you for
educating the people, bro. It might as well be Insurrection. Am I right, guys, Conrad? It might as well be Insurrection.
At that point, listen, guys, we've had a wonderful time with you. Let's see what we got coming up here on Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns is back on the show tonight. Yippee Skippy. Oh. Becky Lynch will be on the show. We have Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. Please, for the love of everything, you could do something with him here.
Yes.
You got Solo Sikoa taking on Penta.
Brother. Penta, just another guy. What I didn't I tell you?
We talk about Lucha Bros are reuniting in AAA.
My point exactly.
Dominic Mysterio. We're probably going to see more from AJ, Maxine Dupree. It's Monday Night Raw. It's going down. It's happening tonight. We're going to get you guys out of here to enjoy that just in time. I hope that you guys enjoy the show. Roman, all right, I'll pass on tonight's Raw then. Jeez, one person, Jesse, makes you feel that way. One guy. I appreciate all of you. I thought Sean brought up some very unique things. I thought the chat brought up some unique things tonight. Very interesting to see where both these companies are, and it's going to be interesting to see where they are in 6 months from now. Do a little bit of the math on that. We are here. We are Clash of the Podcast, and we will be back next week. Sean, I'm going to let you take it away, man. Send us out of here.
Appreciate you, man. Make sure you guys check us out. My Hubbonomics live this Wednesday night, Thanksgiving. It's going to be another double feature. I'm going to be coming to you guys live 7:05 Eastern Standard Time for the greatest Survivor Series stories ever. I'm going to give you a rundown of the greatest Survivor Series stories of all time, in my opinion. That's why we're having the show, so you guys can debate me, agree with me, whatever you want to do. It's going to be really a fun show. Thanksgiving Eve. On my way out the door, I have an 11 o'clock flight to Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm going to be live before I leave my house. So big shout out. Going to make sure, there you go, make sure I got everything. Not North Carolina, South Carolina.
This is the remix.
There you go. And immediately following that, obviously, you got Dynamite, and immediately following that, you got Conrad and my guy Derek bring you the best AEW review in the business. So Wednesday night, you got a double feature from Clash of the Podcast on both channels. Obviously, be back here next week. Once and always right here on the Everything Pro Wrestling channel for Clash of the Podcast, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time next Monday. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. As to echo what Conrad had to say, we want to wish everybody a very happy, healthy, and wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving should be every day, but this is the one day set aside to be a little extra thankful. So make sure you tell your loved ones you love them, even the ones that get on your nerves. When you go to visit your families, show them a little love. I always fight with my family too, but I love my family all at the same time. All families have, we all have that one, right? We all have that one that we want to give an elbow drop to, but it's family, and this is a wonderful time to celebrate family. So with that being said, happy Thanksgiving from us here at Clash of the Podcast to all of you, and we will see you Wednesday night, and we will see you next Monday night right here on the Mothership Everything Pro Wrestling for Clash of the Podcast. Until then, God bless, be encouraged, evil never prevails. Interruption!